Hi everyone. So here's where we're at. Basically, the concept was to take two identical pieces and fit them together so that they would turn and slice the little pieces of food that get trapped inside and make it easier to clean. Obviously, you cannot use two identical domes because, as you can see, they don't really fit together. There's too much of a gap. So you have to modify one, specifically the inner one, because the outer one needs to couple with the sink surface. So you need to modify the inner one to fit inside of the outer one, which is what I did. I took it and I cut some slots here. I cut like 6 different slots so that I could crush it a bit more and make it conform to the inner surface. Plus, I've cut those tabs here so that I could have something to grab onto. So I tried to make them, and as you can see, they made pretty well. There's no more gaps. I tried to make them fit as best as I could. Then I encountered another problem. There is a lot of friction, way more than I anticipated. So I cleaned and deburred everything inside. I just went through every slot. I just polished it all. I removed all the micro edges inside and outside. Now they mate well, but still, when you actually assemble it, there still is too much friction. So, first of all, it's kind of hard to grab onto. So, well, I can solve that later. But if I try to turn it, as you can see, it does turn, but it's not too eager to turn. There's a lot of friction. And aside from that, if I try to cut something, like a piece of celery, for instance, which is something that could easily go inside, even if the surface made almost perfectly, there's like less than a millimeter of gap between them. Imagine there's a piece of celery there. Well, if I try to cut it, instead of cutting it, it just gets trapped between the two domes, and yeah, it basically renders it useless. So yeah, I'm kind of at a halt here. I'm running out of ideas. I think the surface is deceptively irregular, so it's not like a perfect curve. It's actually more of a complex shape. It goes, sweeps, and then makes a sharp change of angle, and then goes like here. So even putting a blade that could sweep inside would be kind of hard to do, because you would really have to have tight tolerances to make everything work flawlessly. So yeah, I mean, the idea is that they should work like a scissor, but for a scissor you need sharp angles. If you have sharp angles, you get caught. There's a lot of friction, and yeah, if somebody has any suggestion, well, please contact me. I would be very grateful. Thank you.